This video is about sexism towards men. Please proceed with an open mind as some posts might be contrary to your view. Links in the description box. It feels the same that being the same sex as Nelson Mandela or Mahatma Gandhi. I'm done with BuzzFeed. 93% cringe, 2% meta, 5% satire. 36 questions women have for men. BuzzFeed, how does it feels to be the same sex as Donald Trump? Why the media celebrate women who cheat as sexual liberation but demonize men who do the same thing. Let wives cheat, says feminist author. Just to remind you that there are still some good feminists out there who care about equality. Toxic masculinity portrays men as always looking for sex and spreads the myth that victims of female rapists were lucky to experience sexual violence. A video I made about Hermesmann vs Seyer, the case that made it possible for statutory female rapists to sue their underage victims for child support. Thanks everyone, I did it. Just a quick note of thanks, because with the help and advice of the subreddit, and the quizzes in the book Mini Calculations, I was able to win my custody case last week after more emotionally agonizing months than I care to remember. I don't know who here needs to hear this, but my advice for men who are discouraged by the way courts favor women in custody cases: don't give up, and don't discount yourself in the process. It's easy to give in to the way society has programmed us to accept women as the best caretakers, especially when kids are involved, but I'm proof that men can win as well. Congrats dude. First of all, congratulations. Second, more. Third, good advice. The courts do seem to favor the woman, but in my experience they tend to favor whoever fights the hardest, the longest. Women just have the advantage of being able to quit work and live off the system, along with legions of tax-paid advocates who are there to fight for them. But once you're actually in the courtroom, fight like hell. Never stop. Don't give an inch. Grab every opening and jam a fist in it. That's how I won custody, and even got child support. I'm happy for you, brother. Children's book explaining that boys are dirty, unhygienic and smelly, while girls are everything good. Back at it again with books. 88% cringe, 12% satire, 1% meta.
Chapter 1. What are girls and boys? Girls are bundles of joy and gifts from heaven. Boys pick their nose in front of 7-Eleven. Girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice. Boys are made of boogers, cooties, and head lice. Girls smell sweet like fresh cut flowers. Boys smell like duty and never take showers.
Defu. Title IX questionnaire. The ARC 3 does not permit men to report sexual misconduct by women. You have to read the attached document. Men don't eat desserts. Wait, what? Only gay men can eat dessert now? Spread the word. A guy ordering dessert on a date is a red flag for me. That's a female thing to do for real. It's a red flag. For me. If a guy is on a date with a woman, the woman should be the only one asking for appetizers and men eat meals. Like seriously, you can just taste some of whatever I ordered. I would seriously rather a nigga order 2 meals than to order an appetizer before his meal if you that damn hungry. Roll eyes. You look sassy ordering a spinach dip. Is 2 guys cuddling gay? 68% say yes, 32% say number. Is 2 girls cuddling gay? 28% say yes, 72% say number. Next they're gonna say kissing the homies goodnight is gay. The real question is a guy and a girl cuddling straight? If I'm cuddling a girl I think I'm in, but she doesn't. I am a straight male and can confirm that 2 males cuddling is gay because it makes me uncomfortable. So 2 girls cuddling is not gay. I'm pretty sure that is also gay even if it doesn't make anyone uncomfortable. You all don't understand. It's a trick. Why do you use Instagram? There is a lot of women in there. My friend got the moves. Is 2 guys cuddling as gay? No. Is 2 girls cuddling as gay? No. Da fuck other people thinks when 2 guys cuddle they're humans too and they can show emotions. Yes, they can cry. Yes, they can wear girls clothes, and no, it's not gay. Squad 1. What is a femoid and what happens if someone uses the word? Femoid is a word for woman that is often used by incels and misogynists. The male equivalent is moid, used by misandrists. They are derogatory in most contexts. Specifically, they are contractions of female humanoid and male humanoid. When these words are used on our men's rights, they are checked for context. They often occur on this subreddit, but almost all instances are removed before they can be seen by non-moderators. If they are used to refer to all men or all women, the comment or post will be removed and the user who posted them may be banned. Media collusion and suppression and spin of the story of two meth head girls' home invasion, kidnapping and torture of an Australian man. There are a large number of sources carrying a fluff piece, the exact same piece, sometimes with a byline, other times not, and one piece that I can find some trace of with a different story, but it is suppressed by its own outlet. You can only read the first 1 or 2 sentences. It doesn't even say that subscribers can read the rest or try to get me to subscribe. Although that is probably the case. I read the MSN link, and it seems perfectly normal and well written. The judge's sentence seems quite appropriate for a 15-year-old with serious mental health issues. I looked at the second link, and it seemed to be the same text as the first. This suggests both sites just got the story from a newswire. There are services that create a centralized repository of news for its members, which enables news outlets to increase the scope and quality of their coverage. Sad but true, society doesn't really want men to be vulnerable. Believe all women. She accused a black man of killing her boyfriend. The attending officers think she did it. Over 30 years later, an innocent black male is still sitting in jail. The city of Ahmedabad has imposed a curfew. There is a 3-hour window where people are allowed to buy food, but only women. Modern feminism is the idea that blaming men for everything, having as many sexual partners as you want without consequence, and serving your employer is an empowering and fulfilling choice. Yet being a loving, dedicated wife and mother who puts family first isn't. Lisa Britton. False rape case in India. It's always socially acceptable to insult the old white men. Men constantly disrespected. At Helen Pompeo. Also the old white guy TV docs who say stupid selfish shit shout. Yes. Walk that shit right back to you lazy boys and sit your stupid asses down in your living rooms on your gold courses where you live. Tired out of touch old fools, don't get me started today. Don't worry about the C virus, because we've already survived a toxic virus. Men, I kid you not, this is all over TikTok right now. Woman slaps a man and everybody is fine with it, but when the man slaps her in self-defense, everybody goes and fights him. I was sexually assaulted yesterday. I have already told someone about it. But what I hate is the feeling that even though I know I was assaulted, I still feel as if I'm not worthy to share my experience. I hate that I felt bad about wanting to share my experience because it doesn't happen to men. I hate this feeling that, although it's not true, or fuck it, even if it is true, my social status would possibly change if people knew I was sexually assaulted. Fuck this. There should be no stigma on this shit just because we are men. It can happen to anyone. I would encourage others who have had similar experiences to face your true emotions, and don't try to downplay what happened to you. You deserve better. Although it might not always seem so, but feeling that people will look at you differently is a reaction felt by both sides of the aisle. I tried to do so and someone here told me to shut up and stop being a whiny bitch. Don't ever listen to any kind of gaslighting words like that. No excuse for sexual harassment. Don't ever listen to man up or have some balls. Be proud that you shared your experience. Let the world see and hear for themselves. I'm very sorry for your experience. I know, when a man says he was harassed, he is attacked for it, by women and sometimes men, with words that classify as cyberbullying and even worse. Be careful. Don't listen to any negativity. I hope you never find any of it in the future. All my support to you and me and every man out there who is called names for opening up. Nobody will help with my harassing. Stalker X. This ex-girlfriend of mine stalks me everywhere. Now, I'm still in school and I was just finishing up my GCSEs before the pandemic hit. I dated her, but then she left me as she was a lesbian. She then decided she was heterosexual a few weeks later and has now stalked me for 2 years. She knows multiple of my emails, my home address, my grandparents' address, my phone number and my full name. She follows me throughout school and has taken to knowing my whole timetable and my daily routine, down to what sandwich I buy on lunch break. I have reported this multiple times that she follows me and harasses me. She touches me when I do not want to be touched. We are both underage, and whenever I ask her to stop or any of the staff to get her to stop, they just tell me to grow up. My friends just tell me to man up. The icing on the cake is that this other kid, male, was suspended for doing exactly this to a girl. This is ridiculous. Why will nobody see that I'm facing invasion of my privacy and harassment every day, even when in at home? Does anyone have any advice? I really want her gone as all she does is follow me everywhere and it's having an effect on my work. I really don't know what to do. Nobody listens because I'm a man. And it's apparently cute that she does this and she is only showing affection. I do not want to be followed. I do not want to be touched. I need help. As MRAs, let's not shoot ourselves in the foot like feminism has done. I'm 17 and joined the sub not long ago. I like what I see here and I want to remind people of the mistakes feminism made through demonizing males, to some degree, instead of realizing we're all here together on the same rock, trying to figure shit out. Nobody is inherently bad, and I think feminism sorta became unappealing to people when they perceived men as the enemy and some sort of a target at a firing range. People here seem much more reasonable and less blinded by resentment. That's good, and I wanted to send out a reminder that we should all keep this up, and every now and then make sure we're still fighting for the right thing. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that bell notification icon, and leave a comment down below. Have a good one.